Hi guys, so a few weeks ago, Ghana opened the brand new Tamale International Airport in the northern part of the country, and most people were really excited about it. Unfortunately, I was seriously disappointed. I think spending money on this airport was a very big mistake, one that hurts Ghana. So in this video, I explain my view on why I think the Tamale Airport is a waste of money that we didn't need, and I want you to understand where I'm coming from, even if you don't fully agree with me. You see, Ghana stands out in West Africa for how much it invests in infrastructure and development. That's good in many cases, but in this $70 million project, I'm shaking my head. So let me start from the beginning. So in 2014, Ghana started a $70 million expansion of the existing Tamale Airport. The government wanted to build the very first international airport in the northern region of Ghana. The goal was to better connect the north to the rest of the country. It took 8 years for it to finish. It was finished this year due to COVID and stuff. There were some delays, but it took 8 years minus the COVID. The hope was that the airport will bring trade, tourism, and then investment to the region. Right now, it takes like 10 hours to drive from Tamale to Kotoka Airport in Accra, which is the capital of Ghana. So in this project, they extended the runway and built a modern terminal. Everything was opened last July, and the president even came for the big celebration. But here is the thing. Months after its commissioning, not one real international plane has used the new airport, and it sits totally empty while Ghana continues to pay for staff, maintenance, and more. For things like international flights, Tamale doesn't make much sense. Ghana is a relatively small destination globally, and the Accra Airport is already enough for international airlines. Kumasi Airport even can be debated on the issue of becoming international too. But then at least on the Kumasi Airport, it's a bit more justifiable. Ghana doesn't need 3 international airports, especially when the Kumasi Airport isn't really getting a lot of international traffic at the moment. Even when it comes to domestic flights, I don't think Tamale Airport is going to get much use because Ghana is a small country, as I've already said, and Accra plus Kumasi Airports is enough to handle all these international air travel needs. Yes, Tamale Airport reduces the travel time to northern Ghana to 1 hour by plane versus 10 hours by road from Accra. But how many people need to make that trip often enough to fill the regular flight? How many people can afford to pay for Accra to Tamale every day or even every week? The demand isn't that high. So this airport that was built to handle 300,000 passengers a year is just an overstretch. I just don't see that the demand being that high within Ghana. And flight between Tamale and Accra is already barely full from what I've heard. Tamale Airport should have been planned around realistic domestic flight projections between the northern cities and Accra. Bodma International Airport in Tamale was a very unrealistic goal from the beginning. In my opinion, Ghana rushed into this project without proper planning. They got too excited about having a fancy new airport and they didn't even make deals with the airlines first. Construction even started before they made sure that airlines actually wanted to fly to Tamale. And key infrastructure like good roads and around the airport are still not ready. So what's the point? To me, spending millions on the non-functional airport while many Ghanaians like healthcare, education, and good roads just seems a bit irresponsible. The government of Ghana has made huge mistakes. I'm pretty sure the officials meant well, but their priorities were not focused on real needs. The north of Ghana needs a lot more than just an empty airport. Maybe flights will still start one day if Ghana pays the airlines to take the risk. Even with that, it may never attract enough passengers to justify the cost. In my view, they could have spent that $70 million on projects like building more schools and hiring teachers, training nurses, and even upgrading roads. Projects like these will rather uplift the Ghanaians across the north. An empty airport does very little for the people who live around it. So I hope the officials will learn from this. I hope I explained my view very well on why I think this is a waste of money. Let me know what you also think, because I'm always eager to read your thoughts. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.